Hi everyone, this is Josh Blatt, BW Modern. Today I'm going to go over some semi-custom bathroom designs and kind of just show you guys how to go along doing some different things in, BW Modern as far as if you're doing, a bathroom remodel. So this one we're going to do a wall-to-wall situation with two sinks. So, as always in BW Modern, we're going to start with the room tab, and, this is where we're going to input the size of our room. So I'm going to say my room is 96 inches wide, and I'm all good with 9 feet tall, and I'm just gonna put in 36. You'll have to put in the physical numbers that you have at your house, obviously, but since I'm just doing a little tutorial here, I'm just gonna start with these. So down from there, as always, we're gonna pick our finishes. I'm gonna select, that I'm good with. Maybe let's go carbone on this one. Let's pick a some sort of wall color here. We'll do a our tile flooring, and then our countertop material. So these are my presets that I just selected for when we actually render it when we get done. Down from there, as always, we're going to pick our slabs. That's what we have currently on the website. At some other point there'll be more stuff on there. Cabinet box settings, this is where we pick our interior. I'm going to pick the storm. We'll stick with those toe kicks. I'm going to go with the metal drawer, and that's going to set up my presets. So from there, as always, next I'm going to grab my fillers. So this is what I'm working with. I've got a wall here and a wall here. So I'm going to grab a couple fillers, and I'm just going to bring in a base filler and backer, 2-inch left, and then base filler backer. Here we go. So now we have our two base filler backers, and I like 1.5 inches. That's always been kind of my thing for width. I've always liked an 1.5-inch filler. It just feels a little bit more custom than a 2-inch filler. So I'm going to put my filler width at 1.5 inches. So now from there, I can stick them, place them from the wall. I know I want them at 0. I want those things touching the wall. So we'll stick them against the wall using the left-right tab in the cabinet level sidebar. So now we have our fillers, and as you can see, they are touching the wall. So, typically, you can make your bathroom cabinets however deep you want, but typically we do 21 inches. So, we can come up here in the top bar at the cabinet level, select that cabinet filler, and we can turn it into 21 inches. Now if we go down from there, we go under our vanities tab. This is going to be kind of our standard kind of vanity options. These cabinets are going to come in at 21 inches deep. So I'm going to bring them in. I'm going to bring one in, and they come in with a kitchen sink in it, but we can change that kitchen sink to a sink that looks right from the bathroom. There's a few different sink options there. As you can see, it came in 21 inches deep. It's 30 inches wide. Say for whatever reason we needed a really custom size cabinet on here to maybe hit a real specific center line on a light fixture or something like that, and for whatever reason I had to make this cabinet 21 1/8. I'm going to go ahead and just make it 21 1/8. So being as you can make cabinets at custom sizes at BW Modern, we're able to make that cabinet at 28 1/8, which is going to hit whatever perfect center line we needed in our real world situation. And since this is going to be a 2-sink vanity, I'm going to simply just select it just so they're mirror images on both sides, and I don't have to take the time to input that 28 1/8 again. I'm going to select it, and it's going to bring it up here, and then I can actually drag another cabinet in, and it's going to come in at that same 28 1/8, and then I can change my sink to the round bathroom sink. And now I have my two vanities drawn in there, and as you can see up here on the top, we have 35 3/4 left. When you're using the software and you're designing stuff, there's going to be a lot of times when you might have to break out the calculator and do a little math. So if we wanted to use two, say, drawer banks in here, so there's a his and hers drawer bank, we want them to be equal sizes, and we have kind of an off number here at 35 3/4. So I'm going to grab vanity 3 drawer. If we split this 35 3/4, if we divide that by 2, that's going to equal 17 7/8. So I just used my calculator to figure that out. And I'm going to bring in a cabinet now, and I'm going to change this cabinet to 17.875, 17 7/8. and then stick it there. And now you can see the remaining space that I have left is also 17 and 7/8. So if I select that cabinet that I've just created at 17 and 7/8, and I bring another one in, it'll fill that space in at that 17 and 7/8. So now you see I've built my custom vanity here. We've got our sink cabinets, our drawers. As always, when we get it to that point, we can hit the render button, and that's going to turn on the rendering functions of the software. If we come down a little bit here, we can turn off and on the measurements, and then if we turn on the interactive view, we can actually open and close the doors and drawers. So that's kind of a quick just kind of overview of how to do a 2-sink wall-to-wall bathroom vanity.